Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, The Stock Analyst. And as I promised, I will make one video on BBIG. So here is today's video. And previously I made some videos, and every day we know BBIG is doing really great. So again, another end of the day, and today the price is up by 15.5%. And the market closed at 9.4, and even though after hours we are a little bit down, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, in this particular video I want to talk about the price action, how we are going up step by step, what is the short interest, what is the option chain activity, some recent news, and also the price action, support, resistance. So for anyone, if you are doing day trading, swing trading, or even long-term investment, anything. So hopefully you will like this particular video, and if you like it, please do not forget to hit the like button. Do not forget to subscribe my channel. At the same time, do not forget to join my Patreon. So I have a Patreon, so you can join my Patreon to get access to my Discord chat. The Discord channel we have so many different streams for option play, swing trade, long-term, day trade, VIPs, anything, lot of things. And you will see I post a lot of things with support, resistance every day, generating trade ideas for pre-market, during market hours, even after hours, for option, crypto, everything. So if you want, give it a try. If you do not like Discord and Patreon, you are also welcome to join our YouTube community. You can click on the join button and you can become a member. Almost the same thing, but Discord is always like more interactive and live. So anyway, let's talk to BIG now. So BBIG, so what happened today, like there was a big dip, right? When the market opened, it came down, and we were tracking, and most of us entered around 7.4, and from 7.4 we know what happened. It went all the way to 11.6. So for day trader, that was a very good opportunity. Yes, with time it came down, up and down, and it is moving sideways. So what is next? And for everyone, I want to point out to one thing. Look at the chart here, how we are going higher each and every day. So previously we ended the day around $5. That was our step number 1. Next day we stopped around $6, which is step 2. The third day we went up, came down, but end of the day we found the floor around like $8. And again today we started, and again you see we went up to the next step. So if you see at step 1, 2, 3, 4, yes, within the day there is lots of volatility. We are going up and down, but see the end result. What we are doing every day, we are going higher and higher. So that is very important, because yesterday's video I talked about this is the new floor, and we have to claim the next floor, which is around 9.9. and if you do not know where we are getting the 9.9, this is coming way back. If you want me to go back, let's look at the previous one, right? So sometime around in January, February, it was 9.9. and if I go back even more, in June 2019, you see these areas, right? $10. So 10 was the floor, it came back. But again, you see the other line where we went is today 11.5. Why 11.5? Look at this area. At one point it was 11.6 previously in 2019. So anyway, this is the chart, and we are going up step by step. Look at the volume. Things are looking really nice. I want to talk about some other things before I come back to the chart. I want to talk about more on this. But first of all, look at the volume today. The average volume is 60 million. And today's volume is 314 million. More than 5 times more volume came today. If you look at the chart, you can see how the price is going higher. But look here at the volume. So there was a massive volume on August 27th. I think it was Friday. And then again this week, more volume, less volume. And today again, lots of volume. So as long volume is coming, you will see it will go higher and higher. On the other hand, if the short interest is higher, the cost to borrow is getting higher. Definitely with more volume, there will be more buying pressure. At the same time, this thing will go higher. I will also show you some data about the short interest. If I go to Fintel, it does not show what is the short interest, but the good thing is there is 0 shares available. It's happening for last few days. Also, the short borrow fee rate is not here, but look at the daily short volume ratio. Even this thing is going higher. You see still 54%, 56%, 60%. And even here the last trading session, it was 55.98%. Still lot of shorting happening, right? Lot of shorting happening. That is why I'm so excited, because I want to show you something. So if you go to Reddit BBIG, So I saw the post in many different places that today the short interest increased by 10%. So the current short interest is 41%. I think in my last video it was around 28, 29. Now it is 41%. So meaning that there is more short. The other important thing is cost to borrow, right? This is 265%. So if you are shorting a stock, so you have to pay some kind of interest, and that interest rate is getting higher and higher. If you look here, the average is 265% with a low of 674% and the high of 324%. Very high. And this is very exciting because so many posts like why you will pay 260% interest, right, to borrow a share. So as long they are holding, they have to pay more and more interest, and each and every day the borrow rate is increasing. So borrow rate is increasing, short interest is increasing, more volume is coming. So you can just imagine what can happen. There is only one answer, right? So more volume comes, more is spike, right? Now people are shorting. Maybe they are thinking, okay, that was the 11.6 was the previous high, maybe it can go to 11.9 and that's it will come down. Maybe this is the hope people are doing, but again, if there is volume, then things will be even fun. It can go to $15-20. Anyway, now let's look at some other stuff here. So if you go to Benzinga, that Winco Ventures, this BBIG traps short options traders bet big on squeeze potential, and it talks about a lot of things. Also, if you go to CNBC and you see options action ready traders strike again, go big on Winco traders, which is BBIG. Now let's look at the option, why they are talking about the option. Look at the volume. The nearest option, which will expire on 17th of September, 16 days from now, the implied volatility is 318%, very high. But the most important thing, look at the number of shares. These are the volume and this is the open interest, meaning they haven't traded yet, but they are there. So for 7.5 strike, you have 36,000 call option plus 54,000 call option. For 9 strike, you have 34 and 26,000. For 10 strike, 80,000. For 11 strike, 38,000 plus 30,000. So you see so many. Even for 20, 86,000 call option. So in my previous video, these numbers were way less, and each and every day these numbers are getting higher and higher. If you remember in my last video, for 20 strike price the premium was 90. Now that call option was $90. Now today it is $140, meaning that this call option is higher by $50. In other sense, 52% increase in share price. So the share price went up only 15%, but if you look at the option chain, it is 52%. So this is the fun if you are playing with call option. And yesterday I said, okay, invest just $90 and let's see what happens. And if you have done so, congratulations, because you are up 52% today. Keep that in mind. Options are very high rewarding. At the same time, they can be very risky. If BBIG never goes to 20 or if it starts pulling back, you can lose all of your $140. So keep that in mind. But as long BBIG is going higher, the premium will become higher and higher. I remember when I was making SPRT video, the 18 strike call option was $75, and then SPRT went from $8-9 to $60, almost $60, and that call options was like $75 call option became something like $1,000. Anyway, you know how things can happen. So again, very exciting. As long as I see more call option activity, more buying here, it means that people are betting big, and whenever it will go higher and higher, then there will be broker. They also have to buy more shares to cover these to provide shares for these call options, and we can see more gamma squeeze. So anyway, very exciting. Now let's go back to the chart. So if this is the chart happening up and down, so what can happen? You can see after hour we are coming down, right? So as long we are over 8.7, and you see why I'm talking about 8.7. Let's go to 15-minute chart, so maybe I'll give you a better sense. So you see this area around 8.7, 8.6, doesn't matter, but it comes here and goes back, comes here and goes back. In some instances it came to 8.66, 8.3, but on an overall, if you look at the body of the candle, 8.6, 8.7 is so important. As long it is over 8.7, I think this is healthy. And if tomorrow it can go over 9.4, 9.9, I think there will be another push, and definitely there will be a test of today's high 11.6, because there might be some people sitting here, they will love to sell, or maybe they will just hold. I do not know. So if you are a Patreon member, I will also share the volume chart just to show how many people are sitting in this area and what could be the resistance coming from this area. But again, very, very exciting, and we talked about this after hours yesterday, even pre-market, and when the market opened, we were just ready to buy the dip, and when it came to 7.4, most of us bought the dip, and we went to 11.6. It was a solid trade. So anyway, if you like this video, please let me know, and hit the like button, subscribe my channel, and also join my Patreon community so that you can become a community member and we can all talk, chat, and we can all make money together. Thank you again for watching this particular video. Take care and peace.